Questions over transparency at the Honolulu Police Department after a safety summit in Waikiki last week. Officers correctly informed the crowd that some crimes are down in the tourist area. Investigative reporter Allison Blair reports on what HPD left out.
Critics say HPD's presentation painted a picture of Waikiki that's not accurate. Tonight, the department is defending itself, saying it chose to focus on concerns people in the community ask about the most. Chaos along Kalakoa Avenue. In August, this gun scare had beachgoers in a panic. There was a similar scene in March when officers took down a man threatening bystanders with a knife. Residents say sites like this one are happening all too often.
We're swarming with these chronic troublemakers. It's so many that you can't walk down the street without running into one of them.
But if you attended the Hawaii Lodging and Tourism Association's Waikiki Safety Summit last week, you might have left with an entirely different impression. Honolulu Police presented this slideshow that included 3 pages of crime statistics showing burglaries, car break-ins, catalytic converter thefts, robberies, and assault are all down in Waikiki compared to last year. Theft was the only crime that had risen. It's a story that made headlines in the paper. But after a closer look at HPD's PowerPoint, we noticed data for many violent crimes was missing. Offenses like murder, felony assault, felony sex assault, and weapons violations, all of which are up in Waikiki. H&N Investigates obtained an internal memo from HPD's Crime Analysis Unit comparing this year's statistics to last year. It shows from the start of 2022 through November 11th, felony assault in Waikiki increased 42% compared to the same time last year, jumping from 78 to 111. Data also shows a spike in felony sex assaults in the tourist district, up 43% from 56 to 80. Weapons violations increased 12% year over year from 33 to 37. Murder increased as well, but just slightly from 1 to 2.
Violent crime is definitely on the rise, and there seems to be a big lack of transparency when it comes to this kind of stuff.
The retired HPD deputy chief says the department should have provided the public with all its crime statistics, saying when you pick and choose, it can give the impression the agency's hiding something.
It reminds me of, the cover-up is worse than the crime. Release the statistics. It is what it is. The public should be informed so that they can take precautions. They can live a better life.
We asked HPD why its presentation didn't include data on violent crimes that are on the rise. A spokesperson said in a statement the department chose to focus on concerns people in the community ask about the most. Adding the crime portion of the presentation included stats as well as the district's ongoing efforts to address chronic criminal and nuisance complaints such as drugs, thefts, break-ins, and other street crimes. Following my inquiry, HPD did say it would consider releasing more data in the future. We have posted HPD's entire PowerPoint presentation on our website, HawaiiNewsNow.com. Allison Blair, Hawaii News Now.